we are starting our stream for the fourth round, in which all the players have already started their games. The game is set on 10 minutes delay from the live boards in order to avoid any cheating allegations. Now, so as you can see, this is our women versus women of Nepal SACC Women's Chess Championship, and she's going. Ria is going for a line that she learned from Keshav Sir. Keshav Sir usually plays this opening as well, and wow, have a look at this. Ahmed Wadifa is playing against Chitlange Sakshi, in which Sakshi has opted for the Karakan defense. Okay, guys, we'll get right back to the game ASAP. So let's start. E4 c6, d4 e5, bishop f5, knight f3, e6, bishop e2, knight d7, and then castle h6. Wow, okay. So so today we'll be with, I think, 2 or 3 guests, and there might be a surprise guest as well. If they finish the games soon, then we'll be inviting them. And, so let's look at Purudai versus. Oh my God, Purushottam versus Chidis Dai. Chidis Dai actually uh, prepared a surprise for Puru. Chidis Bandari Dai, who usually plays e5 or c5 or even the perk against e4, has played the French defense. Damn. Wow. So let's see if Puru will be surprised or Chidis Dai will show what he actually has prepared against Puru. Oh, so Queen b6, Queen b6. Wow, I think this is already a bad move by Puru. He's sacrificing the pawn, but before that, I think Chirizai will simply opt for, the bd7. Okay, what if he takes? Mm, so he's offering a pawn. But the idea is very simple. If the queen goes for the pawn on b2, then we can simply play rook b1 and then knight b5, and the king will be stuck. So let's look at other Sayantan Das's game. Okay, he's up against Mr. Muhammad Abdul from Bangladesh, and today this is some sort of crazy opening prepared by Mr. Muhammad Abdul. I mean, it's a version of the perk defense in which you don't even put the bishop on g7 to avoid any queen d2, bishop e3 to bishop h6 ideas. But still, what people usually do is they put the bishop on g7 and then not develop the knight. But he has done the opposite. So this is a semi-classical variation, and yeah, I think opening wise, the FIDE Master will be fine. But the most interesting game of today is Surbir Lama versus Dechen Dorji. So, guys, get ready to watch this game because this is going to be a blast. Surbir sir has played 1 f6 in the opening. Damn, 1 f6. Knight f3, king f7. Oh my god, guys. Look at this. Hare Shiva, Hare Shiva, Hare Shiva. What is this? Okay, so bishop check, king. I mean, Surbir sir is a master at trolling everyone, but even this is crazy even for him. I mean, given that he's doing this against Dechen Dorji, but still, since Hikaru started playing this, it has become very popular. Anup Jangsa, hello Sisuda, hello Anup bro. Ki cha bro khabar? So, as you can see, Surbir sir is trolling at the highest level possible in Nepal, and he'll be. I think. I mean, he obviously has the quality to play a rook down, and but still against an underrated player from Bhutan, who's still doing fine. Is not doing that bad, but opting to play this opening. ठिक छ मेरो पनि ठिक छ अनुप bro. Okay, Grandmaster has given an early e5. Now, as you all know, knight d7 or even knight d7 is bad, but knight d5 gives an advantage because a pawn will be lost. So the usual is, you know, b4, pawn takes knight, and then pawn takes e7, bishop takes e7. So this won't be a very long game, as you all can see. The FIDE master is going directly for the kill, and the GM has reciprocated the same energy and gone for an early e5. भोलि मेरो टुर्नामेन्ट छ. भोलि चाहिँ कुन टुर्नामेन्ट हो ब्रो? ल एकदम बेस्ट अफ लक, प्ले वेल, राम्ररी खेल. यहाँ अरूले खेलेको देखिरहेको छौ, कति ध्यान दिएर खेल्नु पर्ने छ थाहा भइसक्यो तिमीलाई है. Okay, so let's look at another Bangladesh versus Pakistan. So most of the players are playing e4 today. So the knight off and the typical English attack. As everyone knows, this is the English attack, right? And usually after e5, what does he play? He goes for knight b3, bishop e6, f3. I mean, this is all theory, right? And g5, knight h5. There is wait a minute. There is another line in which no, but in this one, yeah, this is correct. So takes. So this must be Amir's preparation because it isn't usually played, and it sacrifices this pawn. So I don't understand what kind of sacrifice this is, but still, opening the path for the rook, maybe this is the plan. Hmm. Anyway, let's go forward. He didn't accept, so game is back on track. Okay, Chittisdai versus Purubai. Chittisdai with his unusual friends. Hmm. If he takes, bishop b4, king f1. Yes, sir. I mean, this should have been crazy, of course. तपाईँ धेरै राम्रो हुनुहुन्छ दाइ, थ्याङ्क यू ब्रो। ल भोलिको टुर्नामेन्ट राम्ररी खेल्नु ब्रो है। Guys, have a look at this. Again and again and again, we'll be watching this because this is a legendary performance by Surbir sir. Mm. So Surbir sir's account will finally be open from today because he's been very unlucky with all the games that's being played. Okay, what's happening over here? So there are only 3 games in the women's section right now. Okay, Shanti versus Sujana. Sujana has begun playing the college system, and um, let's see what. Against the college system, she is opting for obviously the anti-Cole system, anti-Cole variation, in which the bishop has already been developed, while in the normal Queen's Gambit, it's over here. So before playing this, before playing e6, she developed the bishop. Keshav sir, hello Keshav sir. दाइ तपाईँ र सुजना दिमा कसले जित्छ? अब कसले जित्छ नि, त्यो त खेलेपछि थाहा हुन्छ। तर आई थिङ्क हाम्रो परेकै छैन होला अहिलेसम्म। एकचोटि पर्दाखेरि ड्र भएको छ, धेरै अगाडि खेलेको। तर अब ब्लिट्स त हामी खेलेर हुन्छ, ब्लिट्सको रिजल्ट डजन्ट म्याटर। तर क्लासिकलमा उसको र मेरो पर्दैन। मैले एउटा एक्स्ट्रा जितेको हुनुपर्छ। आई मिन द्याट्स अ भेरी लङ टाइम अगो। सो केशव सर कता हुनुहुन्छ? अनि रियाको गेम हेर्ने हो त सर? ल झ्याप्पा हामी रियाको गेम हेरौँ है त। केशव सरकै ओपनिङ खेल्दैछ रियाले। अगेन्स्ट सुशीला। What a move. Queen d3. What is your classical rating? My classical rating is 1864. 1864, sir. 1864. There are no GMs in Nepal, Rajesh bro. There are no, not even IMs. But there are, I think, 5 FIDE masters already. And Purushottam Silwal is a young player from Nepal who is 13 years old. And maybe in the future, we will get one IM. Let's see. केशव सर राम्रो छ, रियाको पोजिसन राम्रो खेल्दैछ। Okay, we are looking back again at Rupesh versus the IM who has not lost even a single game, right? Okay, so this is a simple Leti opening, and it has turned into a bishop versus knight, ending with you know some advantage for white. However, it can be easily neutralized because it's like a hedgehog position. Hmm. I mean, Rupesh plays amazingly against higher rated opponents. So let's see. अनिश गिरी हाफ नेपाली हाफ जिएम अनिश गिरी जिएम हाफ नेपाली हो तर अनिश गिरी हाफ नेपाली भन्दा नि he was born outside of Nepal, just his dad was born in Nepal, so हाफ नेपाली भन्न मिल्दैन तर हाफ नेपाली ओरिजिन चाहिँ उसको भन्न मिल्छ है. He is not हाफ नेपाली, he is just biologically हाफ नेपाली. In your guess, who will be the first IM of Nepal? Who knows? Maybe if Rupesh does well, Rupesh plays at least for 3 more years, he'll become an IM. And we have Vivek also. Vivek is currently in Australia, but Vivek Singh also has a very high chance of becoming an IM. He is actually the highest rated player ever in Nepal. Vivek's live rating has crossed 2300 once. So we have high hopes from them. GM title पाउने के छ process? GM title पाउनको लागि you have to fulfill two conditions. First is you have to cross 2500 rating, and the other condition is you have to get GM norms, 3 GM norms. तिनवटा GM norm भनेको जस्तै एउटा टुर्नामेन्टमा 2500 प्लसको पर्फर्म गर्ने पर्फर्मेन्स रेटिङ with in 9 rounds I think, and then you have to score points against GMs and IMs, and त्यो दुईवटा भयो भने अनि जिएम टाइटल पाउँछ है. यतिकै राम्रो खेलेर बिटिङ विकर प्लेयर्स वन्ट मेक युर जिएम. Okay, so back to Puru's game. के आयो यस्तो? So bishop takes c6 check, and castle. This might be possible, but I don't think. Nine bishop c5 गर्नुभएको छ. अब wow, he just took the pawn, and now what? गभर्मेन्टले हेल्प गर्छ कि नै हाम्रो प्लेयरलाई फाइनेन्सियली एट्सेट्रा? थ्याङ्क यू फर योर इन्फो. युआर वेलकम राजेश ब्रो, युआर वेलकम. गभर्मेन्टले त्यसरी हेल्प चाहिँ गरेको छैन अहिलेसम्म, किनभने स्पोन्सरसिप आउने भनेको युजली प्राइभेट सेक्टरबाट हो. अब प्राइभेटमा कसैले आफ्नो एडभर्टिजमेन्टको लागि चेस प्लेयर कसैलाई स्पोन्सर गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ, इफ यु वान्ट टु अर्गनाइज एनी टुर्नामेन्ट्स यु क्यान लेट अस नो एज वेल. अब गभर्मेन्टले हेल्प गर्न सक्ने भनेको अब पछि गएर अब सरकारी लेभलबाट जस्तै नेसनल च्याम्पियनलाई अब स्यालेरी जसरी दिइरहेको हुन्छ त्यस्तै एउटा खेलाडीको पोस्टमा नियुक्ति गरेर एउटा बेस सरकारी जागिर जस्तो स्यालेरी दिन चाहिँ सक्छ इफ इट्स ओन्ली टु द नेसनल च्याम्पियन। सो अर्को फाइनेन्सियली चाहिँ गाह्रो छ। सो 97 is being played now. हामीले हेऱ्यौँ नि होइन गाइज, त्यो त पन गयो त के हुन्छ। नाइट टेक्स b5, pawn takes b5, bishop f3, तर नाइट टेक्स b5 मा बिशप g7 गर्छ भनेर भन्दो रहेछ है। Denchen bro is playing well against Surbir sir, कस्तो राम्रो खेलेको। जति राम्रो खेले पनि अब के गर्नु, the king is going to be attacked, pawn on h3 will fall soon, and Denchen bro जति try गरे पनि it's hard for you, we understand, so don't worry, just play your best. You're against a very good player, former national champion, a, a coach with tremendous experience, so maybe you'll learn something from this game. So no GM from Nepal anytime soon. Nope, no way, bro. Maybe in 5 years, if the Peru does well, he can become a GM. But for now, no chance. Going back to Ria's game, after she did Queen D3, Knight B6, Bishop E3. Now what? Normal move would be to just develop the rook on the e file, but as we know, in this position, g4 and f5 is white's main target, and if nothing is done about these pawns, then maybe it will be pushed, and then this bishop will die, and slowly the king side will crumble. But queen c7 was played. Queen c7, okay, interesting idea, but you have to play d5 at some point, and your bishop has nowhere to go, so it's awkward for Sushila. Our Sushila bro's coach is not here. कहाँ जानु भएछ bro? Mehdi Hassan Parag. Let's check his game. So we were looking at this. So in this position, we were thinking about why taking this would be risky, but let's see. Bishop b5. Okay, so the best move here would be h4, knight f5, takes. So this is how the game could have continued, but right over here, he just is playing very safely against Amir Karim. As you guys know, Amir Karim is the national champion of Pakistan, and it's been a pleasure, hosting Pakistani players. Some players came to Nepal on the occasion of Asian Amateur Championship in 2019. But after that, this is the first big tournament, I think. If you don't count the international events which are not official, like the tournament in Virat Chowk, also the tournament held in Dolkha. So this is one of the biggest tournaments that Nepal has gotten to host. But के हुन्छ हुँदैन थाहा छैन ल it takes 5. Puru is taking a lot of time in this position. Puru bhai के सोचिरहेछ पुरु भाइ. So after Puru finishes his game, he'll be back here, and after all the games are over, if you want to play against Puru or any other player, maybe some of the title players will come here, and let's see. Let's not give false hopes to everyone. So what's happening? Okay, so there seems to be some issue in Rupesh's game. So let's quickly check what's actually happening. So I think the board got disconnected. I will check. So Rupesh's game will check from the other side, and so Sakshi versus Wadifa. So guys, King B4. King B4 in whose game? Chesser man as a big fan Daire. Or big fan too, bro. I'm your big fan as well. Kuro. Sudeep Rizal is saying KB4. Sudeep bro के भनेको King B4 केमा कुन पोजिसनमा King B4 जानलाई त अनि खतम हुन्छ त कुन गेममा चाहिँ पुग्यो. So for those of you who are recently joining, I'm going to show you this game in which Surbir sir is playing black against Dechen Dorji, and look at this. First move F6. What is this? Guruba Kora, Guruba OP. Guys, this is being played live right now. Live हुँदैछ है. Ram. What is this? Guruba taking disrespect to another level. दादा GF कसरी बनाउने टिप्स दिनु न हाहा रे. GF बनाउन सजिलो छ. GF बनाउन सुरुमा आफ्नो ड्याडलाई सोध्ने. ड्याड तपाईको ड्याडको नाम के हो भनेर सोध्ने बित्तिकै GF भइहाल्यो नि. ग्रान्डफादर. इजी. यस्तो टिप्स त सोधिराख न, म आन्सर दिन्छु नि. हैन? Okay. So moving on. Takes. Okay, we'll keep on watching these games from here and there because the games are being disconnected like nothing. This, what is this? के भइराछ? Mohammad Janil Al Sayyad. Hello Janil bro, how are you? So for those of you who are getting confused, we are actually streaming on two different channels, Chessbase Nepal and Buddhichal. So the comments might be from here and there. So please bear with us. And in this game, Surbir sir, okay, यति में अड्केकै रहेछ. No worries. So the knight will be blockading this square forever, and if the knight tries to, get into a6, that has also been stopped. So what's the plan? What's his actual plan? I actually have no idea, because queen a6, queen a5 won't work. Queen a5, simply you can go for. No, actually you can't play knight c6, because knight takes c6 will give protection to the queen on e5 a5 as well. Hmm. दाइ मेरोमा त नि सुशीला दी र सुजनाको गेम देखाइरहेछ त अरे. कहिलेको गेम देखायो सुशीला र सुजनाको? ए वेट वेट वेट, तिम्रोमा देखाएको भन्दा नि यो सेकेन्ड राउन्डको गेम देखायो होला. त्यो एकैछिनमा हराउँछ, डोन्ट वरी. अहिले सुजना र शान्तिको चलिरहेछ है. इट्स सुजना एन्ड शान्ति who are playing. So guys, this channel is being sponsored by NCF, National Chess Federation, नेपालको चेस सङ्घ, जसको अहिले नाम फेरिएको छ. उहाँहरूले गर्नुभएको छ स्पोन्सर. तसर्थ हेरिदिनु होला, हाम्रो च्यानललाई पनि उहाँहरूले नै हो अहिले स्पोन्सर गर्ने. सो Riya versus Susila. Susila has made some big fans over in the chess community. हामी रियाको गेम हेर्दैछौँ. ओके, भेरी इन्ट्रेस्टिङ मुभ बाई h5 by Susila, stopping g4 ideas, and maybe सुरुमै g4 गर्नुपर्ने. g4 गर्नुपर्ने, but g4 was not played. So interesting defense by Susila. तपाईँको युट्युबमा त्यही देखाइरहेछ. तपाईँ एकचोटि रिफ्रेस गर ब्रो. गेम हेर्दैछु भन्नुभयो, हामीले केही देखिरहेको छैन अरे. एकचोटि रिफ्रेस गर न च्यानल. देखिरहेको छैन, आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड. तर अब देखियो नि है. के खेले त खै. रिफ्रेस गरेपछि भयो चेसर म्यान. ओके, so I think there is some sort of delay in the chess.com stream, and some games are being shown fast while the other games have stopped. So we'll be switching back again, and then maybe later if रिफ्रेस गरेको थिइनँ यतिकै भयो. यतिकै भएको त झन् राम्रो नि ब्रो. So we'll be okay. अलि इस्यु आउने हो भने ब्रो दुबईको च्याट एकदम 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 च्याट ओपन छ ब्रो एनालाइसिस लाइन राख्नु र हु इज दिस एमएमपीएचडब्ल्यू एनालाइसिस लाइन पनि राख्नु पर्ख है त वाट्स ह्यापनिङ इज गाइज यो हाम्रो चेस क्लाउडमा चाहिँ एनालाइसिस छैन अब चेस डट कममा गर्नुपर्छ है अब चेस डट कममा गर्दाखेरि हेर त मेरो त अनुहारै सरेछ त गाइज भन्नु पर्दैन लाइक तपाईँको अनुहार अलिकति मुनि देख्यो भनेर जस्ट किडिङ ल यसमा शान्तिको र यो भयो चेस डट कममा त चेस डट कम छँदैछ हो यसमा चाहिँ हामी युज गरिरहेछौँ सो मुभिङ अन टु रुपेशेस गेम सो अन्त कता लाइभ हो र अरे लाइभ चाहिँ यता चेस डट कममा पनि हो एन्ड अल्सो we've been given a separate link for chess cloud but chess.com is somewhat delayed I don't know for unknown reasons maybe something got disconnected so for the meanwhile we'll be watching over here let's look at Puru versus okay what is this guys I thought I mean over here can't you simply take on f3 Q I mean on e3 in this position what will happen if this is taken over here anyways Purushottama has been thinking Guru is right in this position Sudeep Rizal Pro लाइभ कहाँ हो थाहा पाउनु पनि होइन ब्रो तर त्यहाँ अड्किरहेको छ है ल एफएम मलिक यहाँ पनि प्रब्लम आउन थाल्यो माई गड दिस इज एक्चुअली भेरी इम्बेरेसिङ दोर्जी देचेलले सोचेको सोचै छ IM versus FM guys as you can see Rupesh is doing quite well against IM Nubersa and for those of you who are watching he is the current SACC champion and he also performed quite well at the recent Maharashtra tournament so many friends of Rupesh are texting me saying everyone is praying for him to win because this is a very important match for the national champion Nepal champion who we hope he performs well in this game because his position looks absolutely solid and okay so guys Rupeshले जित्छ होला आज because it's very hard for white to progress in this one since all of the pawns piusoहरू हेरौँ ब्ल्याकको सबै पिउसोहरू कालोमा छ right all the pawns are in black squares so the white bishop is actually useless right now in the queen side and even in the king side maybe if you went for h4 h5 ideas maybe something could happen but if h4 then maybe h6 and then after h5 g5 maybe played so white needs to be careful over here but I mean obviously I'd prefer white in this position every time so that's saying something right दाइ इङ्ग्लिसबाट बोल्नु भएर होला मैले त केही नि बुझिनँ अच्छे के भन्छ हो लाउरेले अङ्ग्रेजीमा बोलेर बुझेन का बेमान जुजुला छन्त द्यामल्ला so just follow the game guys Dorje is still stunned at Gurubaz ल यो हेरे कि हेरेन Chesserman Survivor is playing black The only interesting thing that Sir did यो जित्नुहुन्छ होला सर्भर सरले के छ गाइस Guys, this is not actually what's happening in the event. So finally it got loaded. And Purudai and Puru's and Chiti's Dai's games. Oh, who is also going on? Okay, I thought it was lagging, but actually the players hadn't moved. प्लेयरले मुभै गरेको रहेछ म चाहिँ ल्याग भनेर बसेँ यार हैट तेरिका I think I need to talk with the organizers. पुरुको हेर्दिम त अलिकति पुरुको हेर्ने हो के ब्रो पुरुको हेरौँ क्षितिज दाइले कहिले नखेल्ने खेल्नु भएको छ क्षितिज दाइ is playing the French defense and Puru opting for his prepared bishop d3 line which is typically not that played. Okay, over here bishop takes c6 is the main line I think. So ल अहिलेसम्म यही छ पुरुको पोजिसन राम्रै गर्दैछ पुरुले मेरो कताको घरो देखेको यता हो लाइट यताबाट आइरहेछ नि ल गाइज आउनुहोस् है हामी अब SACC we are here in NCF presents SACC tournament अब यहाँ ज्याप खतरनाक हुँदैछ games between IM and FM It's I am Nuber is thinking. Mm, अब पुरुको पनि हेरिहाल्यौँ हामीले अनि दे हेभ नट मुभ अनि अब दुईवटा एफएमको हेर्छौँ है ओके यो पनि चल्यो अहिले फाइन सो मुभिङ अन टु द वुमेन सेक्सन यसमा सुजना आइफल टावर लभर हेज अलरेडी गट 2 तल्लाको आइफल टावर राइट नाउ है तपाईँ कहाँ हो र दाइ अहिले म इभेन्ट हलमै छु द टुर्नामेन्ट इज बिङ हेल्ड यता माथि म यहाँ बसिरहेको छु यता माथि हुँदैछ अहिले प्लेयर्सहरू सकेपछि यहीँ आउनुहुन्छ यहीँ अब विल ह्याभ स्मल टक्स विथ देम अनि इफ यु वान्ट टु भिजिट यु क्यान भिजिट गोदावरी तिमी आयो हुन्छ निकेन तिम्रो के छ यसको होटल भ्यू भ्रिकुटी भन्ने छ नाम सो प्लिज यु आर वेलकम moving on to another game between Ria and Sushila after her G4 idea was stopped. I think she should have gone for queen d2 or something, because queen, even d3, putting pressure on d6. I don't know why that wasn't played. Okay, maybe she's planning to push the pawn to e5, but that won't do anything because the queen is already on c7. c7 को queen भएपछि रुकको प्रेसर भएन. के हो त गाइस? सुजना र शान्तिको एकदम चल्दैछ गेम चाहिँ. सुजना मिस आइफल टावरको मिस आइफल टावरले दुईटा आइफल टावर बनाउन सफल भइसकेको छ. अब सुजनाले आइफल टावर बनाउनको लागि c4 टेक्स d5 अनि ओपोनेन्टले केही नगरेर d5 टेक्स e6 गर्यो भने ट्रिपल टावर हुन्छ. लेट्स सी के हुन्छ. Okay, Ria is simply better. Yeah, she is better, but okay. For our young viewers, the easiest plan is just to double on the d file and play for the pawn. Hey, सजिलो हुन्छ. So guys, if you have any requests or हाम्रो यता चेस पेस नेपाल च्यानलमा यहाँ कसैलाई कुनै गेम हेर्न मन छ भने पनि भन्नु होला. प्लिज लेट मी नो. अब चाहिँ f5. तर f5 गरेर सिन्स यु डोन्ट ह्याभ एनी नाइट ओभर देयर ओन्ली पनले कहिले पनि एट्याक हुँदैन गाइज. ओन्ली द पन इज नट अ गुड अट्याकर. सो जस्ट पुसिङ f5 विल डु नथिङ बिकज यु युजुअली सुड ह्याभ अ नाइट अन f3 or g5, right? So अहिलेलाई just target the pawn on d6. d6 को pawn खानु पर्यो रियाले है त. Going to Sakshi and Ahmed Wadifa's game. Guys, don't forget to drink water, stay hydrated. sit back, relax, and just enjoy chess. Hmm. F5 knight d5 is simply winning, says Niken. Yeah, it is winning. Hmm. It is definitely winning. Hey, Tara, maybe why go for it when F5, bishop c4 maybe, bishop c4 and bishop f2. Well, the general idea here is only to attack on the king side, right? So why not take the pawn first and you can attack anytime. एउटा pawn खाने बित्तिकै जितिरहेको छ. So if you can see all the variations after f5, what if the bishop moves to d7, what if the bishop moves from c4 to a6, होइन त्यसरी बस्यो भने के गर्न सक्छ हेर्नु पर्यो है त गाइस. ल पुरु ब्रोले के गर्यो, जुध्यो 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 जुध्यो, राम 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 राम. यस्तो त हुँदैन. ड्याम पुरु, ड्याम. लुक एट दिस मुभ गाइज. आम्मामा पुरु भाइ त के हो यार, पुरु भाइको गेम यता आएको छैन. ओके, हामी यता इभ्यालुएसन अन गरेर हेरौँ है त. यसमा पुरुले यो खायो, यो गर्यो. Okay, Puru plays the amazing looking queen to t6. Wow. खोइ त दाइ देखाइरहेको छैन त युट्युबमा. के देखाएन हौ. देखाइरहेको छ त. ओके, सो लाइभ कता हो र भनेर सोध्नु भएको सुदीप ब्रोले अघि आन्सर पाउनुभयो होला. द लाइभ इज being held on chess.com and we are live here on two channels in YouTube, Chess Base Nepal and Buddhichal.com. So okay, f6 played by Shanti. Shanti is going for Sujana's Darara. Darara tower. Oh my god, it's going to be finito. Finito, finito. पुरु भाइको गेम यहाँ हेरिरहेछौँ त हामी. हामी पुरु भाइकै गेम हेरिरहेछौँ. यु आर वाचिङ पुरु's गेम. एकचोटि हेर त फेरि. अहिले बल्ल आएछ होइन. दिस हेज बिन प्लेइङ फर अ लङ टाइम. यो त्यही देखिरहेको छ त अरू केही ल्याग इस्युज केही भयो होला so today we are hoping to have a few few talks with bishop d7. Bishop d7. Okay, interesting. Look, guys and girls, हाम्रो भनौँ है भनौँ bishop d4 provoking e5 हाम्रो रुपेशले के गर्दैछ रुपेश ब्रोको गेम पनि अड्किसक्यो सोचेको सोचै छ ब्रो यु स्लिपी म स्लिपी देखिरहेको छु ओ माई गड म धोएर आउँछु ल गाइस स्लिपी देखियो Guys, it might look like I'm sleepy, but that's my secret. I'm always sleepy. I'm always ready to sleep, right? Hey, hey, hey. Ha 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 ha. So let me play some music. Okay, guys and girls who are watching from everywhere in Nepal, हजुरहरु कहाँबाट हो कुन कुन ठाउँबाट हुनुहुन्छ प्लिज लेट अस नो एन्ड लेट्स हैव अ च्याट कहाँबाट हेरिरहनु भएको छ गेम तपाईहरुले भन्नु होला कमेन्टमा लेखेर भन्दिनु होला एन्ड ल हामी सुन्न रेडी छौं हामीसँग अहिले एकछिनमा गेस्टहरु आउनुहुन्छ गेस्टहरु अब हाम्रो बुद्धिचाल संघको अध्यक्षजीलाई हामीले इन्भाइट गरेका छौं उहाँ अब कतिखेर आउनुहुन्छ लेट मी टेक्स्ट ओके आज होइन भोलि Now let's go back to the women section. Oh, like I said, here, यो c4 अब f5 त गर्यो तर बिशप c4 मा आएर बिशप a6 मा बस्छ. It's over here. दाइ मैले कमेन्ट्री गऱ्यो भने त केटीहरूको मात्रै गर्छु होला। राइट भाइ, तिमीलाई यसै अनि काबो भने हो, काबोको उल्टो के हुन्छ? तिमी त्यही हो ल सर। Just kidding, guys. It's just an inside joke. Brother is very sozo. Very sozo. Oh no.
However you like to listen, there's a premium plan made for you.
Guys, you can, like and subscribe to the channel.
Join the duo plan or
You're
solo with the individual
free
plan.
and waiting.
Discount as a student while enjoying offline and ad-free.
Hey, हेर्नु होला.
Get one
Ria versus Susila Gurung.
Tap the banner to learn
Susila Gurung versus Ria Shrestha. Ria Shrestha, the daughter of 2 times Nepal champion Keshav Shrestha, and Susila Gurung. She is also national second of 2023. Both are playing quite well. How old are you? म कति वर्ष भए? ल अनि केटीलाई स्यालेरी र केटालाई उमेर सोध्नु हुँदैन ब्रो. So anyway, I mean the plan has become simpler as well, because rook f2 to d2 will put pressure on the d6 pawn, as well as starting to push f6 and then maybe bring your queen to h6. So here's a plan. Let's see. Ria should be winning this game because the attack looks devastating. तिमी केटी हो रे. सुदीप ब्रोले कुरा अलिकति नबुझे जस्तो छ. पहिलाको जमानामा केटाको स्यालेरी र केटीको उमेर सोध्न मिल्दैन थियो. अहिलेको जमानामा केटीको स्यालेरी र केटाको उमेर सोध्नु हुँदैन. बिकज केटाको चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने when a guy is above 25, he stays 25 forever. Get it? 40 जति त भयो होला दाइ त. ठ्याक्कै 40 भयो. Look at me, I'm 40 years old. यस्तो ह्यान्डसम मान्छे 40 वर्षको हुन्छ. खै हेर त. को यो? Just kidding, yeah. I am above 25. Yes. Okay, she went for this. Now, look over here. Simply moving the pawn to b3 and then getting d5 square for the knight. First of all, we can push the pawn to b3, and wherever the bishop goes, it can't go to. So not wherever, it can only go to a6 after b3. So b3 garne paryo, right? b3 is the best move, I think. Just go for b3, and then when bishop goes to a6, then you can do something. You can maybe push the pawn to f6. If knight takes f6, then rook takes f6, taking advantage of the pin. Or you can also take it slow and then go knight d5 first. And knight d5 f6 ma, the issue I have is that the king will hide, right? f6 by see, when the king is on h7, how do we penetrate? Get it? Yeah. I mean, it's easy. B3 got me. B3 का idea. I think she will see. B3 and D5 F6 then G4 easy. Okay, that's what Chesserman is saying over at Buddhichal. And yes. Hmm. Okay, so I'm being informed that international arbiter and international organizer Harun or Rashid from Bangladesh will be playing. Will be with us, not playing. Will be in the channel commenting. And if you guys have any questions for them, please let us know right away, and we'll convey the questions to you, to them, and then. So let me share. Okay, guys, sharing 1 2 3. La. So Ria versus Sushila, what is happening? La? She just took the pawn. What's the idea? Maybe just take on. Oh no! I think this is a serious error by Ria in this position. You should never take the pawn. Just maintain the pressure, because you don't have check from f1 with other rook. And if you're planning to go rook takes f8 and then queen h6, there's a very simple defense: queen g7. Queen g7 is there after f7 takes g6, rook takes f8, and then king takes f8, and queen back to h6, then queen g7, which defends the g6 pawn. And no, just play b3. That would have been much better. Okay, so let's go and look at Rupesh's game. Rupesh Jaswal. Wow. Pawn is being pushed. Okay, so Nuwar Shah Muhammad thought for about, I think, 40 or 50 minutes on this position. 40 मिनट 50 मिनट सोचेर के चाहिँ निकाल्नु भयो त नुबेर शाहले. Let's find out. Maybe Rupesh is going for rook f(c)8. Rook f(c)8, guys. Rook f(c)8, and then if c takes b6, a takes b6. I mean, this game looks like it's heading for a draw. A draw for Rupesh would be an amazing result, because Nuwar Shah Muhammad Sheikh is an amazing player. He is the latest winner of the SACC games. के छ खोडा हाल खबर. Topi is here. Topi is here, guys. Shout out to Topi. ठिक छ यार, ठिक छ. तेरो के छ? So this game is being held live here on Godavari in Hotel View, Brikuti. So if you guys want to visit and have a chat with the grandmasters or IMs from 5 countries, then you can visit here anytime. So let us know. I think I sort of see um, Nubir Shah's plan. Maybe after Rook C8, he's planning to double on the B file and go for the A7 pawn. Maybe that's the plan, right? So let's see if Rupesh goes for the draw and just engages in a rook trade. गर्नै पर्यो त्यही अरु केही छ guys? I can't see anything in this position. Mhm. Moving back to women's section. रियाको प्लान के छ त? Not good, not good, not good. जितिसकेको पोजिसन रियाले अलिकति बिगार्नु भएको छ. सुशीला गुरुङ, सुशीला मिस गुरुङ नि, as said by someone from the chat. And another game of national women's chess champion Sujana Lohani versus Shanti Dhimal. Shanti is playing amazingly in this game because right now she will be going for an attack on the queen. Look at her plan. After moving the pawn to f6, she'll maybe drop the queen back to d8 and then go for g5, h5. Okay, that would be amazing, right? So, okay, what is she trying to do, Sujana? Sujana? Look at Sujana's plan. Sujana is trying to trick Shanti into taking the bishop and playing c5. So having a protected pass pawn in this type of position is like a sure win. Very creative, bishop d6. But that's an issue because what if just queen d8 first? Now Shanti is threatening to take the bishop on d6 and then recapture the pawn. However, in this position, if c5 is played, then this position will be locked for the bishop. The bishop will have no squares to go.
No one knows your listening habits better than you. With Spotify Premium, you can download and pull up your playlist.
ल एकछिन म्युजिक बन्द गरियो यो. Guys, do you know the funniest part? Dorje Dechen, who was not playing that well, is playing quite well in this game. I mean, obviously he's in a losing position, but look at this. सक्यो त. Surbir sir is going to win. Okay guys, so For those of you who are watching, let me tell you the pairings. First board is Nubair Shah Sheikh Muhammad versus FM Rupesh Jaiswal. Second is Hassan Mehdi FIDE Master versus Karim Amer FIDE Master of Bangladesh. And young prodigies Purushottam Silwal versus FIDE Master Chitish Bhandari. GM Sayantan Das versus FM Malik Muhammad Abdul, and Dorje Deshan versus Surbir Lama. Kedar bro says, एक गेम खेलौँ एक गेम अहिले एकछिनमा ब्रो अहिले नखेलौँ अहिले let's finish watching some games, and then if some games take a lot of time, then maybe we'll play some games, right? Man, Sujana is looking very bad with this, pawn on. Uh, if she moves to c5, maybe there's one idea of simply going b5 a4 b5 b4 a4 b5. आइडी नेम होइन एक गेम खेलौँ हो अब एक गेम खेलौँ भनेर आइडी भए पनि अब यहाँ च्याटमा प्रोले लेखेपछि एक गेम खेलौँ मलाई बोलाएको हो कि एक गेम खेलौँ भने हो So Sakshi versus Ahmed Wadifa. Ahmed. Let's see. How Wadifa fares against an international master. IM सँग छ अब Ahmed Wadifa versus Sakshi Chitlange. Sakshi Chitlange भनेको फेरि चितलाङको मान्छे होइन. She is not from Chitlang. Her surname is Chitlange and she is from India. Guys, so don't be confused and start asking her for free events over there. Okay. Sujana is thinking. धेरै सोचिरहेको छ. हामी रियाको गेम हेरौँ अब फेरि. So guys, for some time I'll be leaving and I'll just music खोलेर म जाँदैछु. Please enjoy the game. If you want to see a specific game, म त्यो लाएर छोडिदिन्छु. Okay, so let's just look at Purudai versus I'm going to bring a guest. म एकजना गेस्टलाई लिएर आउँदैछु. हाम्रो इन्टरनेसनल अर्गनाइजर आउनु भएको छ बङ्गलादेशबाट. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So in the meanwhile, just enjoy this music and sit back, relax. दाइ किङ्स ग्याम्बिटको लाइन अलिअलि सिकाउनु न भाइ. क्विन्स ग्याम्बिट सिरिज हेरेर आऊ अनि म सिकाउँछु. हेरिसक्यौ ल. See you guys. I'll be back ASAP. So enjoy this music. So I'll reduce the music. And hello guys, we are back and like I told you guys earlier, we have an international guest, international arbiter and international organizer Aaron with us. Sir, welcome to Chess Race Nepal.
Okay,
So,
thank you for inviting me on your live channel.
okay.
It's a very nice tournament. You know, the South Asian Chess Council. It was established 2019,
Okay.
and from after 2019, you know, there is COVID situation, and every country they have locked down, and chess and other sports activities was shut down.
Okay.
And so after 2022, everything will start again. So this time Nepal organizing this South Asian Chess Championship,
Yes.
and it's very good. They are organizing this tournament, but they are organizing this tournament very short notice.
Yes, of course.
So I hope in future another member country of South Asian Chess Council can organize this tournament, and we hope that every year it will organize continuously, and in future we get more talented player from this championship.
Yes.
And in Nepal they are organizing very good tournament. Playing venue is very nice, and also the accommodation is very nice, hotel and area also very good. And I think all the participants, they are enjoying this tournament.
Okay.
They are playing and enjoying this tournament.
Sir, I have a few questions. Like in the Asian Zonal, the winner usually gets an IM title directly. So, what are the requirements for our tournament to
Yeah.
get such norms?
Okay, the FIDE has some. They have many tournaments, zonal, continental, regional, and tournaments for the direct title. But they have a rule. They have a rule. Maximum 3 tournament can get direct title from a continent. So in Asia continent, we have already 3 tournament
Yes.
where we get direct title.
Mhm.
So it is difficult at this moment.
Mhm.
So in future, if the South Asian Chess Council organize this tournament regularly, then they can apply to FIDE.
Okay.
Another tournament, ASEAN countries, they have
Yes, sir.
12 countries are ASEAN. They also organize a chess tournament, but earlier they got the direct title from there, but now they are not get direct title because only 3 events from Asia. I think Asia, Europe, Western Asia, Eastern Asia. They say. So I hope if the South Asian Chess Council and their member countries continue this tournament every year, or every year, which is they think better. I think every year is better. Then they can apply to FIDE, and maybe FIDE consider, because more than 2 billion people live this area. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal, Afghanistan. More than 2 billion people.
Of course, sir. Yeah, so someone is saying Bhalobasi. Yes, of course, Bhalobasi. Nepali guys are saying.
Okay, thank you.
And I also said earlier, I learned a few words while shopping in Kototaka.
Yes, how much?
How
It
much?
means how much কত টাকা? Yes.
And আমি বাংলা বলতে পারি না, আমি বাংলা অল্প অল্প বুঝতে পারি।
Okay, very good. And yeah, some many sentence, many words are similar
Yeah.
to Nepal. Even this subcontinent, many word is similar. When two Nepalis are talking their own language, some words are very known
Yeah.
for us because we use same language, same word.
Of course, I mean
in our
both
language.
languages are
Yeah,
derived
yeah.
from Sanskrit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So some words are very same. So when I heard this word, okay, he's Bengali or no? He's Nepali. Then when he go to other language, other topic, then I can understand.
Of course, sir. Of course, please continue. I think someone just knocked the door.
So this is a game going on still, and I have seen there are 3 chess side. Chess base, Lee chess, and follow chess. Follow chess
Yes,
is
sir.
very popular in our subcontinent. Chess base, Lee chess, and follow chess, they are live broadcasting this event with the analysis. So people now people can game with analysis in the chess sites like chess.com, chess24, chess base event, and they can enjoy. They can think about the move and which move player give, which move computer suggested. All they can watch with the game, and they can enjoy it.
Of course, sir.
Even they can compare their playing level. Okay, this position I think this move is better. So which move player give and what engine suggested, then he can compare it.
Sir, in our stream, what we are trying to do is we are trying to not use engines as far as possible, and we are
No, I'm
we are
not
keeping
here.
it. Yeah.
I'm not for it here. But when a chess player or a chess spectator, when he saw his own home or own place, then he can enjoy.
Of course, sir. I mean, we can directly put the position on the mobile and then analyze ourselves.
Because
Right?
you have videos and then games, so it is not necessary.
Yes.
So in future, even we are many tournament I have saw they have commentator like good player like grandmaster, or they can analyzes the game. Even world championship match, they are famous player and analyzes the position.
Of course.
Then
Yes.
people can enjoy for it.
Sir, just about this tournament, I mean, Mr. Nuber, our international master, he has been performing really well. He beat the IM and
And also
he beat the GM, yes. And
yeah, Nobar is very strong player, and before established this organization, South Asian Chess Council, another SACC tournament was held in Dhaka, Bangladesh, 2019. So that tournament, grandmaster also participated from Bangladesh. Two grandmaster participated from Bangladesh international master. So that tournament, Nubair was became champion. Actually, if you are Nubair is reigning champion of South Asian chess tournament. So from 2019, and this is the second tournament. Yes, Nubair is very strong tournament, and because there is two player is very strong, Nubair and Sayantan Ghosh. So Nubair has very good advantage because he beat Sayantan Ghosh. So he have very good chance for achieve the achieve his
winning the
title and continue his championship.
Of course, of course. So, if we look at these positions, I mean, in the women's section, WIM Sakshi Chitlange is out.
Because according to she is WIM, and according to rating, you can understand all are IM or GM or FM, but you can how many strong player there, you can identify them according to their rating, because rating is their current strength. So naturally WIM Sakshi is a number one rated player here. So he has very good chance for. But
even this player, our WCM, Firdaus Janatul.
Yeah, yesterday he lost against.
She lost because of a very serious blunder. She just blundered her queen, but she was the Asian zonal champion.
Yeah.
So when is she getting her WIM?
Sometimes they missed. No, she has some problem because direct title. If you want to direct title, there also be a rating
barrier.
Barrier.
Okay.
Because it's not like actual rating 200 less. Actually, if you want to WIM by getting norm, then you need minimum rating 2200 in past or future or present. But sorry, in past or present, even you can not published, you can reach. If you reach, then you can get. But in direct title, you need at least 2000, because these girls also achieved WFM title in the Olympiad, but she never reached 1900. So that title also pending, and WIM title also pending. When she reach 2000, then she will get the title. That is the.
So I think it's not a good change, right? Because she has won the tournament and she deserves some kind of reward for it.
Yeah.
Because
but she need to increase her rating 2000, then she will get title. It's not because she is young, is many time.
But before they used to award it directly without rating barrier, right?
No, they from many years they are include the rating barrier. Third year they have no rating barrier, but many years before the rating barrier they give something. But it was 200 less. If you are to direct GM title, you need to reach at least 2300, 2300.
So can you? I didn't put the room key. That's right. Electricity problem.
This is. Goodbye. Even you can put this, no problem. You can put this.
Okay. So coming back to the games, Mr. Nuber is playing against FM Rupesh, and looks like this game is heading to a draw.
Yeah, now it's but difficult. You cannot say because bishop is always better than knight in the endgame.
Okay.
The pawn is equal. everything is equal, but bishop versus knight. Sometimes bishop is playing very well. I don't know what will be in game because there is very strong player. Look, Buddhichal.
I mean, what a move. Queen e3. I mean, he's attacking
Because they are
h7, e7 and h6 at the same time. So already he has gotten an advantage.
sometimes bishop is better in any game. Bishop is better than knight. So I don't know. He's very experienced player. Which kind of any game he play there? Yes. I don't know.
I mean,
But he will try for win.
yeah, he's
Because-
already trying because,
Yeah.
I mean, over here, Rupesh made a serious error.
You can go there. Also, what is replaced this one? I think.
No, I think there is a problem over here.
Okay.
So the game is not being loaded.
Okay.
That's why I am using this. And we cannot analyze in chess.com right now, maybe because there is some electricity problem and the live board gets disconnected and we are not analyzing at all. So h5 and then simply I think Rupesh should have stayed on a3.
Position is equal, but I don't know what kind of.
If you stayed on a3, then there was nothing because
Yeah.
you can just move the queen, king even. Just move it to f8 and there's nothing. But now it's difficult. And this is also completely over. Sayantan Das.
Yeah, Sayantan does a very good position. So against Future Master Abdul Malik. And also.
And so today, as everyone knows, Surbir sir has played a legendary game,
Yeah.
and
Subir Ona. Subir final.
he is over here, and this is one of the most interesting games that I've ever seen, ever. Because on the live board, I coincidentally reached there and I have clicked the video as well. Okay, look at this. E4, F6,
Okay.
Knight F3, King F7, and he won from this position after playing E6, C6,
So how
D.
it possible? Yeah, because Dorji Dichen is a very new player.
Yes. That is true, but still, playing this
Very unusual opening.
at the highest stage in the tournament with live boards, and everyone is watching, and everyone was surprised.
Surprise and comment why. Yeah, usually this kind of position happen in blitz game when you move very fastly. Then sometimes pieces are sleeping and go there. But this is very in normal standard game. This is very unusual opening.
Hindu Sanjil, sir, my precious. Hello, precious. How are you? Hello, Pravas, said I. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, still is equal position. Joyce and his name is
Nobel.
Nobel is equal position. But
So guys,
let's see.
let's
what will
see
be-
the analysis now. We'll try to
Leeches. You can-
bring out from leeches because we are trying not to use leeches because it doesn't have delay to
Okay. Oh, leeches
counter
and-
anti-cheating.
Okay.
So if we show live game, maybe
That is the point.
that is problem. That's why
You are broadcast 15-minute delay.
yes, 10 minutes
But
delay.
10 minutes delay. But,
But-
every move throw that after 10 minutes.
No, we start after 10 minutes.
Okay. But after 10 minutes it will be same.
It will be same.
So I think it will not help.
No.
Just 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, they are actually cheater. Who make a cheat? They took actually in the middle game. So after 10 minutes, it will.
No,
be
it won't be same because they'll play some move and then 10 minutes
But
later.
there is very few chance to cheating because there is no spectator in here. There is no spectator,
True.
and that area is very very secure area. So cheating is very impossible.
Yes. So I think we'll be showing games from here, and I think only women. Men is also here.
There is both even.
So what we'll do is we'll just use, because analysis is very easy.
Now even you can stop the analysis. Here two options. If you choose the this way,
Yes, of
stop
course,
it,
of
then
course, sir,
analysis
of course.
is done. Otherwise, it is normal the broadcast normal, as like follow chess.
Of course, sir.
If you attach to the engine, then it will.
Ah. So guys, we are doing this on.
This showing position is equal. This showing position is equal. Let's see what will
So
happen.
we are rearranging
After
the board. So please stay with us. We'll be showing the board and we'll be showing the time as well. And both on Buddhichal, and so this is automatically been changed. So let's begin. Okay, so according to the engine, of course, the position is a draw. But if you look at it from the naked eye, you know, over here, black had to protect both the pawns. So it seems impossible, because it is impossible. And if you go to, we usually have to save this pawn, right? Because we don't want to give another last pawn. But after this pawn is gone, maybe the queen and these two pawns will create something over here. Maybe first h5, then g5, g6. Since Nuber is trying to win, so for an inexperienced player,
Yeah, Nova will try for win and Rupesh will try for draw.
yes.
So let's see what will happen finally.
So looking at Surbisar's game, let's flip the board and let's see what the engine has in store for Surbisar.
Yeah, both confusing.
Engine says white is winning already.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
But Bhutan player is very weak player, so Sudhir make a chance.
Of course, after 12 moves, it's over. Only after 10 or 12 moves, gone. And then he'll start making mistakes. Okay, so piece. Even in today morning's game, he blundered a piece in 5 moves.
This Bhutan player.
Bhutan player, yeah, he's very new to
He's
chess.
very new. Yeah, and he has, I think, he's not played any tournament.
I think he has not played a lot of chess as well, because he's.
And you see, he has no rating, so I think he need to play more tournament.
Hello, Rashik Karnel, how are you? Yeah, he needs to play tournament, and I think he stays on the opposite room. So I told him that if he finishes his game, he's welcome to chat, because he also speaks Nepali.
Yeah, he can come and join.
Yeah, so
Can I leave now? Okay. Thank you. See you again.
of course, sir, of course. Thank you so much for your precious time.
Sudhir can explain his game. You're very lucky. What kind of opening you started? Okay, thank you. See you.
Thank you, sir. You can keep the door open, sir. Thank you. Okay, Guruba, के है म छक्क परिन त म हाँस्दै थिएँ कि हाँसै छु ल
आज त्यतिकै
Well, guys, let me show you guys this video. Surbir sir is here with us.
Hello.
Okay, this is live in a live, and in the live board, when I just went to watch the games, he played King F7 right over here. Right, Guru, please tell us your thoughts.
Yeah,
Let's start from the beginning. Okay.
Actually, I was trying to like entertain today.
Of
Because
course.
I know my opponent is from Bhutan, and looks like he's a novice in chess. So that's why I tried to entertain myself and my followers as well.
Okay.
Okay, e4 f6. As you can, I think Harun already explained about this move. Many times we can see in online this kind of stuff. So I tried it once. This is my first time. Yeah, definitely first time.
Okay. So were you, a bit confused and scared at when he gave bishop c4 check?
No, actually, I have e6, and even I can step on back again to the home.
Mhm.
So king e8, it's normal. So I'm not worried about the check. Yeah, now maybe I have to secure my king playing g6. My target is to reach the king on g7 and like s6, or even I want to play s6 and king s7 at first sight. Later on I thought c6 and d5 is very important because I have to stop light square diagonal on d5. That's why I step out my king to g7, not staying in long time on white diagonal. Then c6.
So
Definitely I want to play d5.
to our viewers who just joined, Dorje ko rating कति भनेर सोध्नु भएको छ. Dorje is an
Yeah,
unrated player.
Not Dorji. Denchen
Denchen Dorje.
Denchen Dorji from Bhutan.
Bhutan.
Yeah, he's unrated. He's
Yeah.
unrated.
So mm, let's continue.
Yeah, after this, d5 is obvious because I want to block the light square. If he takes, I will definitely take it from c.
From C or E?
Okay, this. Can I move the piece?
Yes.
Okay, this is my planning. If takes, this is what I was thinking about the position. Like let's say bishop b3, knight c6, and now I want to push my all the pawn mass against the king. This was my actual game planning. Okay, but it didn't happen. So he just moved the bishop on b3. Now you can see my all the pieces are just back on last rank. Somehow I have to move further. That's why I played knight d7 first, so that I can secure bishop c5 on dark square. And next one, maybe white will definitely try to push the pawn on e5. So this is what I'm planning. I can stop it immediately. I can capture with the pawn, and if bishop g5 happen, I can exchange the dark square bishop. Okay, this is my first thought. And then I have to play h5 because maybe in future I have to move my knight, and I don't want to hit the bishop s6 check. S5, and I don't know about this s3. Maybe he wants to play knight s2. I don't know. Bishop d6, dark square bishop in right post. Okay, knight e2. The idea is clear. He wants to step knight on f4, and my light square bishop is still on c8, and knight d7 is blocking the way. So maybe this is the right post for white. Knight e2, knight d4. This is the clear planning. So I have to play against it. Knight s6 first. So if knight d5 happen, I can play the knight on e5. So light square is defending on e6.
Okay.
So no problem at all. This came as a like interesting move. He wants to open the light square, and I took a little bit time at this position. First I thought to play on queen ga to stop this light square diagonal. Later on I thought this is not a good idea, so I played
Knight
e5.
Yes.
My actual idea was like, if knight takes, I can capture the bishop. So queen is defending on d5. If f4 happen, I can play queen c7 and queen d6. Then knight f7, push the pawn g5, g4.
Okay.
So this is my actual
So
planning.
guys, so as you can understand, when there is a sudden change in the pawn structure, you should not just start moving your pieces. Like sir just said, you have to have a very precise planning. You heard sir's planning, not just the pawn movement, the knight from d7 to e5, and then simply going queen c7, or even queen b6 if the position so demands, after he moves his bishop on e3, and then just pushing g5 g4. It should be crystal clear in your head. So someone is asking Lamazing G code rating
20232 meanwhile.
2032, and peak rating
2132.
2132. 21 से 23 peak rating, and
21 से 32 peak
21 से
rating.
32
अहिले 2023.
अहिले 2023.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Like I got the rating from from 96,
96.
96 or maybe 98.
My God.
But definitely I was playing from 1996.
Yeah.
1996. It's been a long time. But don't be confused. I'm still 26. My age.
Exactly, guys. Someone asked me my age.
So you can guess my
Yeah.
age. I'm 26 and I have been playing chess for 25 years. You can guess my age.
So guys, let's look at some other games now.
Okay, let's check.
Let's check Puru versus Sitish Dai.
Furu versus City.
So Gurba, here,
Okay.
look at this. Sitish Dai played French
Purushottam Silwal
against Sitish Pandai.
City. So e4 e6 d4 d5. I never saw
Sitish played.
Cities playing French from black side.
Never.
Never. Maybe
He prepared
maybe
something.
something. He got something in his sleeve. Let's see. Okay. One of the moves is bishop g5 pinning the knight, and if white doesn't want to move the right square bishop, that is the one of the move. Otherwise, yeah, bishop f3. This is also is strong. Straight away c5. Yes. Black wants to free the center. Maybe, but this is not an actual move. If you are very good follower of like playing friends from white side, you can see the game of Alexei Driv, the same kind of position he played, and by analyzing his game you will know that why c5 is not everything. Okay, after bishop e3 you can see b2 is unprotected, and this is normal move in French. Sorry, yeah, queen b6 attacking d4 and b2, normal move. Okay, let's see what is the answer from Purushottam. Knight c3. Okay, interesting. What is his idea after queen b2?
Queen b2, maybe rook b1 and then knight b5.
Or rook b1. Okay, knight c3 is well defended by next knight on e2. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the only plan for him, right?
Okay, this looks like a critical for black because black pieces are not well prepared for this. Like, definitely white will play castle and later on simple, yeah, d takes c. This is coming.
So
After that, if bishop takes, if castle is already done, knight a4
Knight
is
A4.
there. Yeah, this is the trick.
So
Okay, let's see.
we just took it on.
Knight takes, knight takes. Maybe idea is to go queen b2. Queen b2.
Now this, I wanted to look at this engine.
Okay, let's check it. Oh,
This says plus 2.6.
oh,
So
Yeah,
this has
see.
to be a very serious blunder.
let's check it once. Yeah, knight e5 is supposed to play because black has to minimize this light square terribly, like totally strong on f3. Yeah. Black has to play knight e5 to minimize light square bishop, try to exchange. Even if white play bishop e2, then black is okay safe by playing a6 or maybe queen c7. Okay,
The engine says it's a blunder, but Puru couldn't find the antidote.
okay,
So let's see what will happen.
takes
Takes, and
and
simply
then
castle.
castle. Okay, So weakness on e6. Sorry, weakness on c6.
Is that the only thing for which is giving 2 plus 2.5? Maybe now this is coming, right?
Yeah, knight a4 is
Knight a4 takes, and then knight takes e6.
oh yeah, it's a serious threat. Yeah.
So you have to take.
No, this is clearly like kind of surrender.
Okay, so if you go here,
Takes knight e4 or maybe queen on.
queen here first.
The idea is knight b5.
I mean, this is already over. Wow. So Puru actually didn't play this. Puru played um, this
Knight
this
takes.
line, and then Puru here made an interesting move. He played queen to d6, but still over here they say
Blunder.
Yeah.
what happened? Blunder.
Blunder, yes.
Really? Oh no!
Okay, let's see.
Don't you have match?
You already
I
finished.
was with Tonchen, Bhutan.
Win.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
Me?
Hmm?
Yeah, I mean,
Now what are you doing now?
analyzing the game. You want to analyze yours?
Come on. Go.
Why?
Here is a park.
Okay, sir.
Oh, you
Say,
want to
just
go to
say.
the park?
Yes.
Okay,
you
just,
can talk a little bit.
Okay,
Come,
okay.
come.
Just 2 minutes.
Oh, live.
Yeah,
Sorry,
live.
sorry.
It's
No,
okay.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
He wants to analyze your game.
Please.
Just
No,
for
no,
2
no.
minutes. No,
You blundered
not today.
Yeah, blunder.
in the opening.
Yes, open.
Okay, friends. Here,
Final
my
view.
friend. Yeah,
Okay, please.
We don't have time.
we'll catch you
Tomorrow.
soon.
Okay, so
I will come after 7.
okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
sure. So as you can see, everyone is excited to roam around because they just finished their games. So we'll be looking at the game which the Grandmaster won. Um, Mr. Abdul Mohammed Malik, who just came here, he said, "Oh, I blundered," and then let's see where he blundered. Over here, already blundered in the opening. I mean, what is this? Everything is. Oscar. Okay, so I mean, we don't even need to look at this game because it's practically over. And he just resigned after this, I think. So guys, as you can see, this even FM's blunder. FM Malik Muhammad Abdul, who just won today morning's game against Purushottam Silwal. He won a fantastic game, but he blundered against the GM in the opening itself. So, GMs are a different beast of chess. So be careful when you are facing a GM because they won't spare you starting from the first move. So let's look forward to Rupesh's game. It looks like a draw right now. But as you guys might not know, Nubair is an excellent player in Queen End games. So he has won so many Queen End games, and I think the most famous one was with WIM, I think Orpita or someone. They played a game in Goa chess tournament in 2018 where we saw the game live, and it was a draw, but he pressured the position so much that she crumbled, and he eventually won the game. So maybe this is going to be a similar show. Okay. Camera यसो मिलाउनु परोस्. Sushil bro. Sushil is messaging me. Hmm. Okay guys, I'll just increase the sound a bit, right? Music कस्तो लाग्छ भन्नु होला. In the meanwhile, I'll just
We all move to the beat of our playlists a little differently.
So getting back to analysis. So no move has been played अहिलेसम्म यहाँ. गहिरो गहिरो सागर जस्तो मेरो साथी बाँदर जस्तो रे. के हो ब्रो आफ्नै होइन हेर्दै गीत गाउँदै. What is this? Hello everyone. Okay, if you want to watch any other specific game, please let me know. Sujana is playing against Shanti. Sujana र शान्तिको हुँदैछ गेम. So gaming is over here live, and I think this is an excellent position for black because look at the bishop and look at these pawns. Same colored pawns, same colored bishop. This knight should be dominating somehow, but black needs to find a perfect plan. So if we ask someone who is a god, that is stock faced, and obviously they'll say that black is winning, but how? You have to really not be scared in this position and just push the pawns and create some sort of weakness, because if you try moving the knight like this, then she'll just trade and then sit over here, and then you'll never be able to win, right? Or maybe just king over here. So that's why you have to be very precise with your moves. Okay. Shanti is playing amazingly. Maybe this is the game where Shanti finally beats Sujana. What do you guys and girls think? Sujana versus Shanti Dhimal. Will Shanti be able to convert? We are eagerly waiting because in this position, there's no way for Sujana to exchange the queens, and even if she does, the pawn on a2 is very weak. Now what? What's the plan? Okay, so there are two ideas over here. The first one is to play on the white diagonal after playing. First of all, you have to play b4. Then maybe bring the knight over and place it on b5, and then start attacking, or simply just play b5 right now, b4 right now, and then put knight c3 and try to create a pass pawn, right? Okay. And such an advantageous game for Ria. She lost all advantage that she had, over here. Look at this position. Okay, even the engine says it's 5 plus 5. And now, after the king moves, just pushing this pawn, and if it goes here, knight here, takes. What's the plan? Yeah, simply blocking this and then going for the check. This should have been possible because knight is attacking here as well. I mean, it's just over. But unfortunately, Ria couldn't find anything. She just traded everything off, and now the end game is better for black. So let's look at the final game in which Sakshi is playing Ahmed Wadifa. So Sakshi has some sort of advantage according to the engine, but who cares what the engines think? So we'll just look at it, and White has an excellent knight, and the positions. I mean, there is a hole on e5, but there's also a hole on e4. So if you stick your knight over there, I'll stick my knight over here. Tit for tat. So this is very difficult to exactly analyze because I think what happens if we play this, attacking this and also protecting this, because if the knight moves, this is unprotected, right? If this somehow moves, then our bishop will be attacking because this knight was blocking. Okay, it says this check, check, and check. Okay, look at this position. I mean, it seems like we are much better here, but look at the threat. That's why we should be very, very careful, guys. Now let's get back to an interesting game. Queen check. Okay. So can Rupesh hold this to a draw? What do you guys think? The engine says it's a draw because just have a look. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns for Rupesh versus 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns for Nubair. But it seems like there's some sort of delay over here. So even if you trade the minor pieces, then it'll be a draw, right? So what's the hold up for? Over here, nothing has changed, right? So hmm. So we are looking again at the broadcast, and then we'll be looking at this game. Puru is repeating moves. Why? Or why Puru? Why? Hmm. Why did you go for knight a4? Ay ay ay. So what we'll be doing is um, Look at the stream. Look at our stream. And then we just need a link. Wow. Look at us talking to ourselves. Look at the stream. Look at so, and we'll be pasting it somewhere, and we'll also paste the link for Buddhichal, right? Buddhichal is also streaming. We'll just be streaming. I'm streaming and what so. Okay. So guys, we are live from both Buddhichal and Chess Base Nepal, and then over here Chitish Bhandari of Nepal versus Purushottam Silwal of Nepal. So these guys have an interesting game in their hands. As all of you know, Chitish Dai never plays e6, e4, e6, d4, d5, bishop d3, Puru's favorite line against the French. Now, French defense, slaughter variation. So, I mean, over here, this was a huge blunder by Mr. Bhandari, but somehow Puru didn't see bishop takes c6 because I mean maybe he got the concept right that c6 would be weak, but he should not have overvalued his bishop on f3. And later on, what happened was Chitish Dai stabilized the position. Look at this move, cheeky boy with a cheeky queen d6, takes castle. Okay, over here the problem is Puru just I think ran out of ideas. Now both black and white have the bishop pair advantage. However, main issue is that black has a weakness on c6 and a7 as well. The weakness will stay forever. So what do you do when you have an isolated pawn? If you have an isolated pawn, you will trade the minor pieces. No, trade the major pieces off if you have an isolated pawn, and if your opponent has an isolated pawn, you will trade the minor pieces because the minor piece can blockade your passed pawn. So coming back. So looking back at Rupesh's game, I think they'll be on it for hours and hours to come, because as Nuer Shah is an excellent endgame player, he will likely be trying to win this game. And you never know with queen endgames, when you are playing against a superior player, it just takes one bad move and it's over. But however, amazingly, a draw was agreed in the first board. Wow, a great result for Rupesh. Nuber Shah Sheikh Mohammed was held to a draw by Rupesh Jaiswal, FIDE master and national champion of Nepal. Congratulations to Rupesh. Amazing result for him. Drawing against a 2400 rated player who just beat a grandmaster in previous rounds. He beat GM Sayantan Das, who just beat FM Muhammad Abdul. So, getting this huge result is a big win for Rupesh, who had blundered in his last round. One move blunder, he should have been able to at least hold that as well. But it's fine, guys. Amazing result. Congratulations, Rupesh. And if we see him, we'll call him and ask for his few words. But he must be ecstatic it's a great result for Nepal drawing against an IM of his caliber. So those of you guys who are just joining, Nuversa is the current reigning champion of SAR games, and he is an amazing player, a very strong player. So, and I'm very, very, very happy for Rupesh, and let's hope that Rupesh performs well and gets his um, national level strength onto the international level and push on for that IM title. If you can draw against an IM, why can't you become an IM, right? That's the spirit, boys. Okay, so let's get back to our other boys, Purushottam and Chitish Dai. Purushottam Dai and Chitish Bhai. Okay. I'm sorry, Purushottam Bhai and Chitish Dai. So what's happening here is Puru had an advantage and he couldn't do anything about it. Maybe this game will also end in a draw. I don't see any how no these weak pawns will be taken because of the double bishops. Okay. Wow. Look at this position. What is Karim Amer going for? What do you guys think? Karim Amer versus Hassan Parag Mehdi. Karim Amer, national champion of Pakistan. And Hassan Parag Mehdi, an amazing coach, amazing player, all the way from Bangladesh. He has his own school in Dhaka. He has almost 24,000 followers, and he's been wanting to come here for a long time. He's finally able to participate in SACC level event in Nepal. So guys and girls, he just came back. Wow, came back. What is this? Maybe Hassan Parag maybe saw something that we couldn't, and he didn't want to go for an attack because obviously we were thinking of playing the pawn to h5, right? In this position, we would have done this. Why would we care? But if you ask an engine, he'll say, if we do this, it's a draw because you go like this. Can you guys see the plan? The actual plan was to attack on c2, and if you forget everything, Yurik is also attacked. So it was a double attack, double plan by FM Karim Amer with the cheeky rook f2, but it was seen through by FM Hassan Parag Mehdi, and I think this game. Oh! What's happening, guys? He came back, right? So we'll try not to move the analysis because it will take us away from the actual game that's been happening, and if you want to analyze, we'll maybe analyze later, right? So let's just focus on the game. So in this game, Sakshi versus Jannat. They have been playing for a long time, and I think this has not been updated yet. So let me check somewhere else. So King h8 was just played, and Ria versus Sushila. Okay, Sushila played well. Sushila has been holding, but all because of Ria's, she's a very young kid. She is the daughter of Keshav Shrestha, two times national champion of Nepal, and he has been teaching her amazingly. Look at her performances. She has become fourth in the nationals, fourth as a kid. Wow. Purushottam and Riya Shrestha, both are youngsters of Nepal who finished fourth in their open and women categories, respectively. So, oh, Let's see if Ria can perform under time pressure because they are not used to playing blitz games a lot, and if there is time pressure, usually the one with more experience wins. Okay, sorry about the young guys. Okay, so Sujana versus Shanti. Sujana versus Shanti, guys. Shanti had such a great position in the opening, even in the middle game, but now she has somehow blundered a pawn. I don't know how, but there was a pawn that was on a6. Let's see what happened. So in this position, they traded the queens, and here she blundered. Ah, a simple blunder. Oh no, 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 Shanti. Shanti just blundered an entire pawn for nothing. Yes, Shanti should go for a win, but now comes. What's the plan? What's the plan? Okay, she plays. Sujana plays queen c2 with the idea of pushing the pawn to a4. Finally, guys, finally, Sujana is, has gotten something right for inner game. Let's see if she can convert this advantage. Urudai versus Chiti's Bhai as well. They're playing, but hmm. So they're playing. However, the double bishop is gone for both sides. Although Puru looks like he has an advantage, but it's very difficult to play this position. And if you somehow trade the knight for the bishop, because as you can see, Chidis Dai has another move, right? Like this. So it's a double attack. If you take, and double attack, then maybe Chidis Dai will get something. But till now, it looks equal. But how equal will it be at the end? Find out in the next episode of One Piece. Mugiwara ya Kaizuko ni ore wa naru. Hmm. So, okay, let's get back to the women's games. Sujana has now got on herself a passed pawn. But don't count Shanti out. Look at her. Wow. I mean, she will be trying to, get a draw at least. But if there is a serious mistake by Sujana, maybe she will lose as well. Because as you guys can see, if the pawn ever moves to a5, then b5 square will be open for the queen. So if there is any opportunity for the queen to come to b5, then there is simply, pawn check. Oh, look at these guys. Sujana is defending. Now, what if you take? Take, take. Sujana is under time pressure again. Look at the time difference. Oh, Sujana has less than a minute while Shanti Dhimal has 52 minutes left. 52 minutes versus 1 minute. I think this might be very, very time dependent for Sujana, because although she can find great moves if given opportunity, but right now, no way. So I think the idea here is maybe you can go king to g5. Hmm? King to g5 might be possible, right? King g5, then maybe the idea is the same. Trap the king inside, and then wait for white to make a mistake and then go for mate. I know it's easy to say but very difficult to perform, but that's all that you have to do. Because in the other game, Sakshi is waiting, and what is this move? Oh, wow. Giving up the knight and the bishop for the rook, but you will be taking an extra pawn with you, because after bishop takes h6, if bishop takes h6, then queen takes h6 and f6 knight will fall, or if um, after the check, if the knight moves, then queen will fall. If the queen moves, then knight will fall. So let's see if Sakshi can find out the antidote of this move, because as she's an international master, she won't be taking it. Or will she? Or is there any hidden move? Like if, simply moving the king to g8 instead of taking the pawn on h6, that's also possible, right? So, are you guys following me? Uh, I'm going to try to explain this position. So, over here, it says that you can take, right? Take, take, right? Take, take. Even better is this. Check, check. I mean, it only looks dangerous, but wow, I think did did Ahmed Wadifa actually blunder in this position? Let's check the broadcast and wait for her to make a move. She did. She actually took the bait. Maybe the bait was very, very wrong, Wrong player to give a bait to, because Sakshi will calculate the hell out of it and then do what you want. Thanks for the double piece for rook. Okay, so many players from Pakistan and usually from Pakistan and Bangladesh um, are following us on YouTube, and we hope you are having a good time. We hope that you're enjoying the broadcast. Hmm. So I'll be opening some music again. Oh, okay. Okay, guys and girls, look at this position. Both the players are, you know, going for each other's throats. So I don't think this game will end up in a draw because they're just going for it. Oh no. Hmm. Just take the rook. Why are you keeping two rooks? Now there are some issues. ल आजकल आजकल नेपालमा चेस कस्तो चल्दैछ दाइ ब्रोको युजर नेमै मलाई पढ्नै के अप्ठ्यारो लाग्यो चार्ज आर्क्विलियो
However you like to listen, there's a premium plan made for
राज हो कि क्या हो ब्रोको
Add
नाम
up to 6
आजकल नेपालमा चेस ठिकै चल्दैछ अब
people under the same roof.
नेसनल सेलेक्सन भयो त्यसपछि नेसनल गेम भयो आफ्टर द्याट
And get a
एउटा
discount as a student
नेसनल
when
लेभल
joining all
tournament was held
ad-free music listening.
and
Maybe one
2
free
days
month
after
of
that
premium.
simple
Tap the banner to
Dolka International was there and now this huge SACC event and even after this there's a tournament in Dhangadi which is for below 2000 players. It's an amateur tournament whose winner will be taken somewhere, no, don't know where, but somewhere. in the World Championship for amateurs, I think. So नेपालमा राम्रै छ अहिले. It's very good. People have been very curious about chess these days. मैले त्यो युजर नेम इन्टरनेटमा लुक्नको लागि Gpay लेखेको. वाह वाह वाह, क्या बात गाइस. थाहा भयो नि यसरी नै इन्टरनेटबाट लुक्नुपर्छ. इन्टरनेटले भेटायो भने फेरि पिट्छ. जस्ट किडिङ, सही हो. सो ल मलाई पनि एउटा इन्टरनेटमा लुक्न मिल्ने युजर नेम पठाइदियो है ब्रो. ओके गाइस. So many players are looking at the board live over here, and because this is very interesting. Guru Bhai against Shitish Dai. Takes. Okay. So guys, we'll be looking at the game which Rupesh Jaiswal of Nepal drew against Nursa Sheikh Mohammed. Let's look at this game. Nuresh started with knight f3, knight f6, b3, and it has been converted into a Sicilian setup for sure. I mean, we just watched the game. Oh, it was a fun affair. So this game, I think black is attacking much better because as you guys can see, there is a check coming. Oh my god, check from c4. How to defend? There's no way to defend that check, because if you defend with b3 then queen takes c2, and if you just move the king then rook, then what? Hello Sandeep bro. Sandeep Nyopane, hello, Sanchesa bro. View to khasi छैन अब. This is our second day streaming, and maybe in the future there'll be views. But for now, let's just concentrate on the streaming and just let's provide the users with the interviews from the players as well, if or when they come here. It's already 6 p.m. over here at Godavari. This tournament is being held in Hotel View Brikuti. Everyone is free to come here and look at the games from the GM. So feel free to come and spectate. Of course, it's a bit far, from your normal areas, but I think you can manage. So if you trade, then there is this pawn, which is a passed pawn, and in this rook ending, says it's a draw, right? It's not as easy as it looks. That's why we don't listen to the engine that much. Draw the one in तर गर्ने कसरी अब यो पनि draw त हुनु पर्ने हो तर हुन्छ कसरी अब look at this position. My Shanti has blundered. Oh my god, from a completely crushing position to this. Arre. She blundered the pawn first. Now where is the So let's just think about this position for a while. The plan is simple, block all the three files A, B, and C. This is what Susanna is trying to do, but don't let the queen come like this, because there may be ideas of perpetual. ल यो दाइ चेस मुभ्समा ऱ्याप जाओस् एउटा छिटो एनालाइज ऱ्याप गर्ने कुरै छैन भाइ यो एकदम इन्डिङ सिन्डिङमा पुगिसकेको गेम हो अब यहाँ रियाको गेममा अघि नै ऱ्याप गरेको मिसन प्रो तपाईँ चाहिँ किन नखेल्नु भएको दाइ रे मैले नेसनल सेलेक्सन खेलेको थिइनँ नेसनल सेलेक्सन नखेलेपछि नेसनल खेल्न पाइएन नेसनलमा टप 4 मा पर्नेले अहिले खेलिरहनु भएको छ maybe next time if luck favors and I play well I'll get into अब यो त लगभग नमस्कार भन्ने बेला भइसकेको छ सुजनाको गेम हामी नमस्कार भनेर अहिले अर्को गेममा जान्छौँ क्षितिज दाइको यो ड्र हुने होला नमस्कार क्षितिज bro and Puru bro. Okay, this one is lost. दाइ कता बिजी भएर हो नखेल्नु भएको रे अब बिजी त बिजी नै हो नि यार लाइफ भनेकै बिजी हुनको लागि हो हामी बिजी भएरै हो बिजी नभएको भए त खेलिहाल्थ्यो नि तर अब हाम्रो चेस दाहाल मिसन दाहाल पो नचाहिने कुरामा बिजी हुन्छ, हामी त चाहिने कुरामै बिजी हुन्छ है गाइज। And if the queen trade is forced, then black has high chances of winning this. Just because of the pawn on a4. म त एकदम नि, oh my god, very एकदम कडा ब्रो। म त एकदम नि। Okay guys, if you have any questions regarding the tournament, regarding the venue, regarding the sponsors, please let me know, and I'll be trying to give genuine answers to those if possible. केही प्रश्न छ भने सोधिदिनु होला। पुरुले यो टुर्नामेन्टमा 1900 कटाउला त? डेफिनेटली कटाउँछ, डेफिनेटली। उसको 1874 रेटिङ हो भने चाहिँ कटाउँछ। अब उसको कति छ रेटिङ हेरौँ है त। 1828 रहेछ, 1828 छ। उसले 3 राउन्डमा 24 बढाइसक्यो। 3 राउन्डमा 24 बढाउनु भनेको के हो? 3 राउन्डमा 24, 6 राउन्डमा उसले बढाउँछ 72 बढायो भने पुगेको नि ठ्याक्क 1900 पुग्छ। तिम्रो मुखमा घिउ सक्खर मिस्टर चेस दाहाल। So if Puru does well in this tournament, and even if he just gets draws against 2400 or 2100 players, then his rating, because he has a K factor of 40, his rating will jump to 1900 in this event. He is the lowest rated player in this event, Purushottam Silwal, but he has already beaten Surbir sir, and he is going to draw Kshitij Bhandari Thai. So, and one player whom he beat, Dorji Dechel, he is an underrated player, so we are not talking about his rating because this is the first time he's playing in this event, and maybe this is one of his first few tournaments. So without judging him, we'll just say that Puru has played against good players and he has done quite well. Or any questions, Avani, please let me know. Okay, so Sujanaले jitna aateko cha game because the knight, as you can see here, the knight can't go here or here. Oh, king also, king yata gayo bhane yo ta ayo ta. Yo. Okay, so congratulations to Sujana as well, because there's nothing that can stop her pawn from queening. सुजनाले पनि जितिरहेको छ, जित्छ अब, गेम सकिँदैछ। And both the national champions did well in their games today. Sujana won against Shanti, while national champion Rupesh Jaiswal drew against IM Nubarsha Sheikh Mohammed. So KC5 no B7 छ। B7 छ, यसै B7 नभए पनि भ्याउँदैन नि त। So I didn't understand why Shanti went for this move, even though there was nothing else. ल के गरेको यो? pawn किन चाल्छ? मन्त्री जन्माउन छोडेर So guys, as you can see, Sakshi Chitlange has won a game. So do you think okay, so talking about forget talking about everything else, we have our amazing player here who has just drawn against Nubar Shah Sheikh Muhammad, and we were all very excited, watching his game live, and we were looking at the engines, we were looking at Rupesh's game, and the engine shows it was a draw, but facing him, because he's an excellent Queen's Ending player, he has converted such end games against many players, and we've seen that live. At Goa, he won against WIM Arpita Mukherjee or someone, like I said earlier. So him getting a result in that position, Koda. Rupesh OP guys, खोइ त कसो यहाँ चेष्टा हाल्छ मिसन भाइ खोइ केटा ओपी ओपी रुपेश ओपी भन्नु पर्दैन यहाँ हिजो जिएमलाई हराउनेलाई आज ड्र गरेको छ यार गाइज एन्ड गर्ल्स
हल्का जानै पर्यो नि त हैन नट इन अ गुड सेफ गाइज स्टिल
बट स्टिल लेट्स लुक एट रुपेश's गेम ओके रुपेश ल प्लिज hold the keyboard and go through it and tell us what was going through your mind in all these positions. Okay,
actually I was not prepared.
Okay,
I was so upset like morning round hareपछि हैन because I was thinking like I'll just go and play on the board. So yeah, knight f3 I know that he plays like knight f3. So b3 unexpected. I thought like he'll play the main line, though it's like a b3 main line but side line sort of.
Okay,
I was like okay, let's go to the king's Indian. So I was thinking, shall I play like a same setup, like a b6 and all?
Rupesh,
so like film just to line up, b6 like again same setup. I was like no, like I was thinking like some transformation can be formed from English attack, for example. Like this is like c5, d6 castle, knight f3, that's a knight c6, pawn 2. Setup where like you play from like a knight f3, g3, bishop g2 setup. I was thinking to play this setup, but I was like no, let's go to the main line. So I was like c5. So c4, knight c6, castle, d6, d4. I think I played same opening with Purushottam Silva also in National League, same thing.
Okay, so what was the result?
I won that time.
Okay,
so bishop d7, knight c3.
So as you guys can see, the same opening can be used to win as well as draw. So it's not about the openings, it's about how you play and your opponent replies. Dang dang dang. So के हुँदैछ ल है गाइस, कडा यहाँ सब कडा हानेको छ यहाँ. And looking at the chat and Dino Shima Vijay Sundara Dino Shima. Okay, SD.
Just few seconds guys, urgent call.
The hidden girl. Just kidding. Okay, so last game मा चाहिँ रुक on 7th heaven seriously लिनुभयो दाजुले रे, एकदम सही यार. त्यति बेलामा त अनि झ्याप्प वान मुभ ब्लन्डर हानेछ, हाँस्याछ बस्याछ ल.
So yeah, after like knight c3, so I was thinking like shall I go for like a exchange of the pieces. So since it's IM, but I was thinking shall I go for it, but since the position is like a normal, like I didn't think like there is winning and all, so I was like exchange the pieces. So knight takes, queen takes, bishop c6, knight here. Yeah, यसमा चाहिँ सोचिरहेको थियो like shall I play knight h5 or like knight comes back or like shall I takes. So there are three options. So I was thinking like what should I play? I was thinking of bishop takes, and if he takes with the pawn, I was thinking like knight, and like this I felt like it's a good position for white, since like his bishop is already like locked, and I have a good knight versus bishop ending I can play. So this was my idea, and so yeah, I just take this bishop takes. So again like I felt like okay, so let's go with the same idea. Knight comes back, queen b2. So after that, queen c7, just protecting the pawn. So So rook c1 IO, bishop takes. I don't want to keep the bishop, like if you play like a bishop a3, then slightly
for
maybe,
later pushing
slightly
c5.
pushing 3 versus 2 my entry attack and all. That's why I took queen takes. Then rook c8.
Yeah, after this position, I was telling everyone in the chat that it's very solid and there's no way for white to break through. But
Yeah.
you never know,
Yeah.
because one slight mistake against an IM and you'll find one pawn out of nowhere and then
Yeah, I
don't
think
break.
he thought of like 9 minutes for this, and I was like, okay, just play b4. After analyzing, I mean, after then he was thinking like, I don't know what to do. It's like an equal position only. So I was thinking like so many 10 variation, more than 10 variation. I calculated should I play h5, so h4 h5 included in the end game or not, or maybe like h4 h6. So he was sort of like, I played knight h6, he played rook c1, and then
You just sidestep.
yeah, 27. So yeah, I can't take right now away because takes queen d7. There was rook c6 coming. If this was not a move, I think I could have taken, but okay. Some tricky moves. Then I played queen. Sorry, the rook c1, queen d7. So, yeah, I think it's already equal. I didn't see like I was feeling comfortable with this position.
Yeah, it's bit easy for you to play as well, but there's no any glaring weakness. Your pawns are still on the 7th rank, so you can't attack with just a queen. And after your queen was set up on d6, then
And even like after, I think here he thought like so many, like almost like around 40 minutes to find out like any winning chances, but he didn't find, and he was like exchanging the pieces, takes, looks here. I was like, okay, let's make a draw. Like I have no winning chances, and settle with the draw. Takes.
so this is what you do against an IM la. Those who are watching and those who will be watching this game, just look at Rupesh's analysis, and even if you are against a very strong player, he never thought about just going for a draw. He just looked at the position rationally. So over the guys, I think almost all the rounds are over. के हो यो यो त draw तिर गयो
Position.
draw is position and someone will offer a draw,
But I think black will fight for it. Maybe knight versus bishop, but it's so difficult.
knight versus bishop and these pawns. Okay.
What about the second board?
Second board, I think Kami Ramir.
Equal position. So difficult to win. I think
Now it says equal, but
before I think white was much better. I think.
at some point white was better, but I think he missed something.
Same. Okay. I think. Okay, guys, I will leave for now. I need to go somewhere. So let me check the chat now. You guys okay?
So guys, please congratulate Rupesh on his fantastic draw against the 2400 rated IM from India, who is the reigning SACC champion, and he is on quite a form. He has been playing well even in Maharashtra tournament where Rupesh had participated in. So it's a huge result. Yes, Rupesh looking good.
Thank you so much, Jason. Bye.
सुशुद्धाय मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर हो क्या खासमा
Thank you so much for Rupesh looking good. Thank you so much. Am I looking good, guys?
please oh my god, please smile on the camera. Oh Don तेरीका नसक्ने हामी त जम्मै उता
Okay, see you guys. I need to leave now.
Okay la. Okay guys, they are very busy today, so
Oh, one more message. Wishing him all the best for World Cup and hope you get trained and prepared for it.
World Cup कहिले World Cup?
From July 29. Yes, I am going to the World Cup.
Okay, so big news guys, Rupesh is going to the World Cup. बल्ल आएर भन्दैछ only live and exclusive on chessfestival and buddhichal.com. के हो यस्तो खतरा World Cup. खोइ त के छ? What's when did the news come to you that you were
Just
being signed?
2 days back, there was some official mail from Paytm, and I
Oh,
confirmed that I'll be going.
तेरिका
Thank you so much.
दाईको
for all the
हटनेसले
messages.
क्यामेरा फुट्छ झन्. So to all the foreign viewers, Chess Dala is saying that Rupesh is so hot that the camera will burn from the hotness.
No, no. Just kidding. No,
Arey.
it's not going to happen, guys. The camera is strong.
Okay, you guys have fun. Go and roam around and bring some food to eat and nothing to drink because we'll be busy somewhere. Ah, exactly. That's a must. Hmm.
Okay, guys, see you soon.
Yeah,
See
my
you
throat is
tomorrow
also
again.
very.
Thank you so much for
It's
all the
dry.
messages. And I hope you like and subscribe to Chess Nepal and Buddhichal.com. They are doing
So,
very
so
great
before
job.
going, just let us know about your games for tomorrow. I think you are up against
Mehdi Hassan, I think. Mehdi Hassan Parag.
Mehdi Hassan and in the sixth.
Sixth, I think, sometime else, I think. No, Purushottam Singh.
Okay, so tomorrow will also be another vital round. Rounds for
Every
you.
round is a vital.
Yeah, especially in
Must
round
be.
robin tournament.
Ah.
The only player you haven't played against is that guy who was beaten by Surbir sir. And have you seen this game? So
one of my friends
guys,
was like he played King F7.
congratulations, Rupees Dai says something different. Look at this
Thank
game.
you, Sandeep.
Oh my god, I was this game live. I also have a video and I'm going to show it again. I just went there to check on the live boards and look at what I saw. Okay guys, so wait. So let me play it for you. So the move was e4 f6, knight f3 and
King F7. Yeah,
I was shaking because I was laughing.
I got
Look at him
informed.
thinking. He's thinking like he's going to make a very genius move, but he made this. Or king f.
Maybe he got some, like some sort of what is it?
I think he got 2 points for winning this round because he played this move.
Hmm.
So guys, for exclusive tips, keep on watching because, like I said, if you play the Bongla, you get 3 points. If you play f6 and king f7, you get 2 points in a tournament. This is not a prank. This is real life TV exclusive.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Congratulations again.
See you tomorrow.
See you and bye bye. Okay. I am here. Don't worry. Look, guys, I'm your Aru gamer. So we'll be watching other games. So the remaining games are Puru Dai versus Puru Vai versus Chitiz Dai, in which Chitiz Dai is obviously pushing for a win, and I think this is already lost for Puru because of this fast pawn. Oh my god, he blundered somewhere. Oh. Also, Hassan Parag Mehdi has blundered against Karim Amer. My god, if you play for a long time, there's a high chance that you'll be blundering. So, okay. Hassan Parag sir is going to lose that game, and Sujana won against Shanti. Now Ria versus Sushila. Like I said, in time pressure, usually the more experienced player will win. So Sushila has more experience, and it's very hard for Ria because she had such a wonderful position. And still, even now, if White tries to push for b4, c takes b4, then c takes b4 is not possible from White because of knight to d4 check. So guys, knight to d4 check ले गर्दाखेरि यो व्हाइटले यताबाट क्विन साइडबाट पास पनि निकाल्न सक्दैन। अब के गर्ने त, केही छैन उपाय। सुश्रुत काका नमस्कार। आई एम निर्भय जङ निरौला फ्रम झापा। ओ माय गॉड वेट तेरिका। सो निर्भय हेलो 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 भतिजो, के छ खबर? भाउजू नमस्ते, हाउ आर यु? के टाइप हान्ने भइसकेको निर्भय जङ। सो निर्भय इज द only son of Bhupendra Nirola, former national champion of Nepal. So guys, नाममै जङ छ भनेपछि जङ्गी त भइहाल्छ होइन, जङ्गी नै हो क्या, फेरि कडा छ कडा। He is in a very healthy and I mean at his age normally children are scared of other people talking to strangers, but no, he's ever ready, anna ready. Okay, so thank you for joining Chess Nepal. Okay. So अब सकिने बेलामा we'll be giving. This is I think reasonable because after the check चेक दियो भने अब चेक दिने बित्तिकै यसले छेक्यो भने के गर्छ? केही त छैन। चेक दियो छेक्यो त खानै पर्यो, सक्यो त। My God, ल सक्यो। ल So we'll be there are like 3 games remaining, so we'll be finishing up and closing the stream soon. So just stick with us for some more time because Mr. Karim Amer will be winning this event. I mean, will be winning this game. What a fantastic tournament he's having, Karim Amer. Wow. So let me show you. I think in the third round, Karim Amer beat in the fifth board. Karim Amer beat Rupesh Jaiswal. Hey, आज रुपेशलाई हराएको करिम अमेरले। And yesterday he lost against Nuber Shah. And Karim Amer also won against Kshitiz Dai. So he has already beaten Kshitiz Dai as well as Rupesh. And now he's beating another FIDE master. So, I mean, what can we do? Who is going to stop him? Karim Amer. Amazing player, amazing. If he keeps this up, maybe he'll get a result against even a GM, and after that, over. So as you guys can see, let me tell you something. Okay, so over here, black is obviously going for mate in one, right? Because queen b3 check is made. Now queen check and rook blocks, nothing. So this game is as good as over, and as is this one. So Chittisdai and Puru. What will happen? Okay. यो गेम त गयो गयो. I mean, an engine says that it's winning, but you don't take the word of an engine. So so this might be, you know, a variation that they'll play, but after this, this is a blunder by Puru because the bishop might be dead. Hmm. So looking at the live game, Chirisa hasn't made any move till now. And has Karim Amir resigned yet? No, not yet. I mean, गाह्रै छ यो जित्न रे. हजुर गाह्रो त छ. गाह्रो भए पनि यहाँ सजिलो त हुँदै हुँदैन नि. Okay, what is this move? के यस्तो चाल? यो त गायो खायो. अब चाहिँ ड्रतिर गयो. अब गाह्रै छ यो जित्न भनेको एकदम राम्रो कुरो, बट गाह्रो त छ गाइस. गाह्रो भए पनि अब जित्ने तरिका जहिले एउटै हुन्छ हेर. So guys, in the latest news, someone was busted from Chabel. He was betting almost 640 million Nepali rupees through 63 different accounts in bank using 1xbet. So नगरौँ betting नगरौँ guys. Hmm. So guys, we are waiting for the result of these games because although they have been thinking, धेरै सोचिरहनु भएको छ. टाइम छ नि त, त्यही भएर सोच्नु भएको होला. 1 मिनेट मात्र छ Whiteसँग. White has 1 minute, right? This is White's position. He has 1 minute, and maybe he is going to resign soon because as you can see, Queen C4 is not possible. Queen D3 is not possible. And how do you stop the mate on B3? You can't. If you don't stop the mate on B3, that's why it's over. The mate is unstoppable. So हेरिन त guys, welcome सुजना ओपी सुजना ओपी. यसले त जित्छ, मेटै रोक्दैन बिचमा. ल सुजना इज हियर गाइस. ल खोइ त को छ सुजनाको आज. यहाँ आज पनि झन्डै एउटा बनिसकेको थियो. आज 2 तल्ले मात्र भन्यो धराले. हो कि तिम्रो गेम E3 र E5 मा थियो त
मैले कस्तो मिस्टेक गरेँ नि आज
खै के खेल्छ यार हारिसकेको गेम तर सी इज अ ग्रेट स्पिन्डलर पुरै हारेको गेम चाहिँ हुन्छ नि हार्छु भनेर यस्तरी बस्यो लास्टमा जित्यो जिन्दगीमा नजित्ने गेम है यो चाहिँ
पाउन्ड खाए चाहिँ अलिकति
पवन खाएपछि त सकिगयो नि उसले ऊ अतालिहाल्छ नि त्यो त तिमीले अब त्यो क्विन C2 गरेर A4 गर्ने बित्तिकै त्यो भएको त केही छैन त्यहाँ होइन त्यही पनि ऊ अतालियो क्या अतालिएर यता पवन पनि ड्याङ गर्न थाल्यो अनि हार्यो
अनि बिशप D1 कि D1 त्यसले पुरै प्रोटेक्ट गरेको नाइटलाई कहाँ आउनु हैन
त्यो नाइटले केही त गर्दैन थियो तर तिम्रो कस्तो भने उसले उल्टा खालको पुस गरे क्या त्यो पन सबै एकैचोटि ल्याउनु पर्थ्यो नि त बिस्तारै किनभने फाइल पनि उसले पाए अब उसले नपाए पनि जस फाइलमा केही हुनेवाला थिएन तिमी पनि घुस्न मिल्दैन ऊ पनि
उसको लागि मात्र गर्छ के रे मेट यस्तरी मेट हान्दियो तर तल जान्छ हैन मेट त भएन त
मेट भयो नि रिजाइन भएन त किङले
मेटै भयो त कहाँ रिजाइन भयो त
के
मेटै भयो
किङले खान्छ अनि क्विनले यहाँबाट
सरी किङले खाना हुन्छ खतरा हाल्यो यार पाकिस्तानले
अनि रुपेशलाई हरायो सिरिजलाई हरायो अब अफसान मेहदीलाई हरायो
3 पोइन्ट
अनि
कतिवटा गेम भयो
4 गेम भइसक्यो
अनि
एउटा नुबेरसँग हारेको आइएमसँग आइएमको ड्र पनि थाहा छ
थाहा पाइछ
ए को हो यो दिनु सीमा विजय सुनेर चिनाइछ पाकिस्तान won congratulations Pakistan amazing mate क्षितिज दाइ र ओ नो यो त खेले होइन होला यस्तै हुन्छ क्या यो कहिलेकाहीँ ल के गरेको म त बग भनेको साँच्चीकै पो खाएको रहेछ गुरुले खाइदिइसक्नु त अहिले
खायो अब नाइटले खान्छ नाइट छ है
अरे ब्लन्डर कर दिया एन्ड ही सैक्रिफाइस हिज बिशप यहाँ पनि so in this game as you guys can see
F6 खेल्दिनु भयो यार सधैँ
he sacrificed his rook
यस प्राइजमा पर्ने पाकिस्तान पुरा मेहनत गरेर आएको
सब स्याक्रिफाइस मास्टर यसले पनि अब पुरुले पनि स्याक्रिफाइस चाहिँ हानेको तर एक्सेप्ट गरेन भने के गर्ने चाहिँ उसले सोचेन So guys, this will be I think the final game of tonight because in Ria versus Susila जितेको नि रियाले
खै
के कस्तो खोइ भनेको जित्दैन
म पोजिसन हेरिरहेको थिएन के म त पुरा यहाँ माथि हेरिरहेको थिएँ
ए के गरे यस्तो ल्याउँछ त्यो ब्लन्डर गर्यो बदिपाले
राम्रो थियो रे नि त हैन
राम्रो थियो राम्रो हुँदा हुँदै पनि हेर नजान्ने भएर यहाँसम्म राम्रो चाहिँ पर्यो यही होला यसमा राम्रै थियो क्या यसमा पिसाब जुत्ताले खेल्नु पर्ने पन खाएको उसले अनि के खेला रहेछ त यतिसम्म हामीले हेरेको थियौँ अघि यहाँ ब्लन्डर गरे पन खाइरहेछ किन नखाएको के नाइट रुक छैन नाइटले सिकिहाल्छ ओ नो गाह्रो गाह्रो भएको थियो अब रियाले हरायो ल रियालाई बधाई छ कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स टु रिया डक्टर अफ केशव सर बिटिङ सुशीला गुरुङ हु बिट फरदोस जन्नतुल अफ बङ्गलादेश yesterday
अब यो त अब भइहाल्छ नि हारिसक्यो ब्ल्याकले
हारिसक्यो ल गाइज बधाई छ सबैलाई क्षितिज दाईलाई पनि बधाई छ
सिद्धाले पनि राम्रो खेल्नुभयो त कति पोइन्ट भयो सिद्धाको
क्षितिज दाई
2.5
4 साढे 2 ठिकै
कस्तो ड्र भएछ रुपेश दाइको चाहिँ
रुपेशको त त्यो इक्वल खालको आएको क्या ओपनिङदेखि नै
अनि खै
यसमा ड्र गर्यो ड्र त भयो होइन अब यहाँ चाहिँ ल पुरु दाई अब पुरु भाइ हारेको हामी एकछिन हेर्छौँ अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो सकिन्छ है नाइट बिफोर गरेको छ एज यु गाइज क्यान सी द जेनरल आइडिया इज टु पुश दिस पन फर्स्ट एन्ड देन गिभ अ चेक हो बुझ्यो नि
अहिले दिँदा के
यहाँ जाने अनि यो खाने के अहिले दिँदा के भनेको
अहिले नाइटले खाइदिँदा तर
अहिले त वाइटको टर्न हो नि त हुन्छ कुरा एउटै हो यो गऱ्यो भने तिम्रो केही फरक परेन यही गरे पनि फरक परेन किनभने तिम्रो सबै अब कालो कालोमा छ केही चेन्ज आउँदैन ल गाइज कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स टु क्षितिज भण्डारी दाई क्षितिज दाईले पुरोलाई हराएर आफ्नो राम्रो खेल प्रदर्शन गर्नुभएको छ यसपालि अघि दिउँसो पनि मेदी हसन परागसँग राम्रो गेम ड्र गर्नुभयो रुक भर्सेस 2 नाइट्सवाला क्षितिज दाईको 2टा नाइट थियो बट हि वाज 2 पन्स डाउन सो रुक एन्ड 2 पन्स भर्सेस नाइट एन्ड 4 पन्स नाइट एन्ड 2 पन्स भर्सेस रुक एन्ड 4 पन्स त्यस्तै खालको थियो त्यो ड्र गर्नुभयो दाईलाई बधाई छ सिमिलरली यता जित्यो रियाले ल रियालाई पनि बधाई छ सो कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स टु अल विनर्स सुजना लोहानी रिया श्रेष्ठ साक्षी चितलाङ्गे एन्ड over on the boys side Kshitiz Bhandari Karim Amer Sayantan Das and of course the F6 King F7 Master Surbir Lama sir
कस्तो गेम भयो चाहिँ हेरौँ न
हेर्नै पर्दैन नि
हेरौँ न
ल गाइस फेरि पनि हाम्रो नेपाल च्याम्पियनले भनिसकेपछि हजुर नमस्कार भनेर देखाउनै पर्छ हैन त्यही भएर ल यस्तो हो नि त ब्लन्डर मास्टर हेर न यतिकै ब्लन्डर हानिदिन्छ क्या हेर न के
गर्नुहुन्छ
नो भने Look, guys and girls, thank you for watching. Congratulations, everyone. Us. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow sharp at 9:15 a.m. 15 minutes पछि हामी सुरु गर्छौं. So, thanks for watching. Keep on supporting. If you haven't liked and subscribed the channel, please do. अहिलेलाई गएको Hasta namaskar. Sayonara. See you.